Yo, what's up? I realized that I have not put out a Melee video in so long, and it's not like I don't have like Melee stuff to talk about, like Melee tech to talk about. I just haven't done it in a while. I don't really know why, but I wanted to go over something today. It shouldn't be a long video. It won't be like edited or like detailed or anything. This is kind of like just a discussion of something I found out like last summer that I've been doing, and I found like some success in it. I think it's pretty practical and easy to apply. So we can go ahead and get into it. I want to go over what like a normal sweet spot is with Fox, like a sweet spot out of a shine saw specifically. Most people don't know, but like when you shine saw a sweet spot, it is a frame perfect input. Meaning, if you are a frame too late on this shine stall, jumping out of the shine stall, that's what happens, is you miss the ledge. And if you're framed too early, then you go slightly above the ledge and get hit. So the sweet spot like is a frame perfect input out of a shine stall. So what I want to like show you guys today is an alternate method, or like an alternate quote unquote sweet spot. I say quote unquote because like I don't think it's a true sweet spot. I've done some testing and it's like sometimes it can get hit and other times it can't. I really don't understand it, but again, like I still think it has like some uses, some like very good uses for sure. So I can show you what the new sweet spot looks like, or the new recovery, and it just looks like this. It's just the snap to the ledge, but you can do it from any distance pretty much. And a reason that like why this is good is because when you shine stall for the double jump sweet spot, once you hit a certain like point, like right there, you're kind of capped. Like once you're right there, your opponent knows like, okay, they can only like sweet spot here or maybe air dodge. They have those two options. Like they have to double jump and grab the ledge of sweet spot, or double jump and air dodge. That's it. They're capped at something. But with this sweet spot is you can do a bunch of other things. You can shine stall, double jump back, go at this angle. You can shine stall, reversal down there. You can shine stall, air dodge. You can shine stall, wave land, stuff like that. Like you're not capped at just going for the sweet spot with this new method. So, and like here, let me just show you like what it looks like how your hurt box looks when you do this. So yeah, let's input it right there. Look at how low you go. God, even I don't know if this grabs. Yeah, it grabbed. Wow, it's crazy. Look at look at how low you actually go when you do the side B sweet spot, because the side B like pulls you down a little bit. And I really want to see Foxes do this because I've seen Foxes do stuff like this, where they'll shine stall and then up be like this, and this is just like, this is asking for like a Marth to down tilt you, or like a Sheik to down tilt you, or something like that. Like any character, like Pikachu to jab you, Samus forward tilt, blah blah blah. Like that's just like asking to get hit. So like, the interesting thing is it's the same timing. Like if you're gonna do the up B, then you might as well do the side B, because it's like has a less likelihood of getting hit. So I hope this is making sense. What I want to do is I do want to go over, I like made a few recordings and I want to go over like some situations where I think it would be useful. So like the first one is this one, and this is a situation that like I saw this weekend at Genesis, where I saw Mango have this setup where he goes down, covers with down there, like the immediate double jump. The Fox shine stalls and tries the sweet spot, but he goes a little bit too high and gets down smashed. And this is like, I saw that and I was like, oh man, that Fox should have just like side beat, like he would have just lived. So like, let's go back into the recording and let's input side B here and see what happens. So we duck under it and grab the ledge. And this is like one of the many cases where I think it's just like immediately apply, like you can apply this immediately, and it's very easy. I believe it's a 2-frame window. In some cases, it might be a 1-frame window. I don't know. I think it's pretty easy. I think it does take some practice, but this is like one of the situations where I'm like, oh man, like this needs to become like a standard in these situations, like where you know like Falco's gonna go for this down smash. You don't think you can get like the frame perfect sweet spot or whatever. So like for an example, I'll try and do this in real time. So I will go back, go to recording. I just have to make sure I'm holding in. Oh, I missed it that time. Got it. Got it. Oh, missed it. Oh, wow. Again, I do think it takes like some practice, but I don't think it's like difficult at all. Like now I'm starting to hit it. Yeah, and then like again, like on stuff like this, like you get like easy reversals. Like if you're a Fox that's like really good at ledge dashing too, like you can probably even catch them before the grab finish. I mean before the down smash finishes. I'm not sure though. Okay, but yeah, like it can be a little difficult, and there is risk to it, of course. Like if you're wrong, then you die. But that's pretty much recovering with Fox anyway, at least in my opinion. But like just look at it, like how low this is actually going, like right below his down smash. So yeah, of course it takes some practice, but I do think this is like a good alternate recovery. So let's go to the next one. What is the next one? Next one's Chic. And yeah, so this is just like an example of getting under our down smash. And if we were to, let's say, not side B here. Yeah, just like looking at how far we are completely below the stage right now. There's no way that down smash is hitting this. But so let's not side B this time. Let's keep jumping. Let's just say we're jumping forward, and then bam, we hit by down smash. So this is what I mean by like you're able to force a sweet spot at different heights, as opposed to always going to that same shine stall height every single time. Let's see, next example. Okay, a very, very common one, Fox versus Marth down tilt. This one's a little weird. Like I've gotten this a lot versus Marth players, like in the last year, and it's one of my go-tos. The thing is, I do think Marth can hit this, but the timing for Marth to hit this is not the timing to hit if I were to just jump out of the shine and grab the ledge. You know what does that make sense? Like the timing that this Marth is doing a down tilt is to cover Fox jumping to the ledge right here without the side B. So if we don't side B here, then this down tilt might hit us. Let's actually test that. Let's just test this theory. This is kind of like a lab of video, or we're just testing some things. Like this is not like set in stone. You should do this every single time. This is like let's figure something out. So yeah, so like we got hit there without the side B, because like this is, if you're Marth and you see Fox jump out of shine right here, and then it's like, oh, easy down tilt. So this is why we can start adding in this side B. About where were we side B? Got it right here. Yeah, look at that. Side B just like pulls us down, and like it's pretty ridiculous. Like I know, like I am like one of the people who like can complain or will complain about like Fox and like recovering against Marth and blah blah blah, but like we do have some options. Like look at how low he is, and like if I were to show this to people, I'd be like, does Fox grab the ledge on the next frame? They'd be like, no, or whatever, next 2 frames, and be like, I don't know, like it doesn't look like he should. Like look at him, but I don't know. That's just how the game works. I don't question it. Next example. Okay, so here's an example of like the forced timing, where like if you were to normally jump out here, you are 100% getting down tilt. Like, very easily. So this is like something that I really like doing versus Marth players who, like, no one really sees this coming until like this, like a bunch of foxes started doing this. Like, I don't think you'll really get hit by Marth players doing this. So yeah, this is just, that's a pretty good example. Next one, what's next? It's just Battlefield. Okay. What I did realize, like when I was labbing this, is that like on Battlefield, I believe you can go a little bit lower. The ledges on Battlefield are slightly different. Like, yeah, so like look at how low he is on this stage. It's a little ridiculous. So on Battlefield, I actually kind of spam this, where it's like, huh, I really don't think they can hit me with anything, like Marth specifically. I don't think that their down tilt will be able to hit me. So yeah, Battlefield, I think you just have like, it might always be a 2-frame window on Battlefield, because that down tilt's not hitting you. At least here. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's the one we just watched. This one is huge. This one is huge. I've seen Axe do this so many times, and it is like, dude, like this should not be happening. Cause like, so let's say we jump out here, and let's not side B. Like that's what happens, and it's like you're just dead, and you just don't want that to happen as Fox. Like the execution on Pikachu and is like insanely easy, and it's like you're trying to get like a 1-frame shine stall grab like that or something like that. But this is just like so much easier. Does take some practice for sure, but like I think this is like pretty optimal against Pikachu specifically. Sometimes you can't get hit. That's why I said it's weird. Like, gonna need some practice. Like I do think like going like slightly further away like that to make sure you don't get hit. Yeah. Like at that time, I just went slightly further away. But I definitely think like also the situation is probably something that like Foxes should set up, because this is like Axe's and other Pikachu setup that they go for, like this Gimp setup. So I would not recommend going low and doing it, because that's how I'm getting clipped, is I'm going super low and in. I would recommend going like slightly out. Yeah, because if you go like directly in, sometimes you get clipped. God, Pikachu's jabs are pretty annoying. But as you can see, like this is like, this just goes to show that it's not like a perfect setup at all. But I do think it's better than just like doing that and dying. But yeah, definitely think it can be done with some practice for sure. What's next? Okay, I think that's it. This one's with Samus, and like I said, like there are some moves that will just always hit for whatever reason. Like with Samus here, like you can see how low like Fox actually gets. But like down smash will still hit this for some reason. Yeah, like look at this. So like I don't recommend doing this like every time. But it's really weird. Like sometimes moves won't hit it. But I don't know. I just think it's something that like some people could be doing, especially in certain situations. Like again, like the Axe situation. the Sheik situation, the Marth down tilt situation, and stuff like that. Like real quick, like we can go over the counters for sure. Like this is like you're just instantly dead, and that might be the reason why like some foxes choose to up B there instead, because like they still have another chance at living. But if someone grabs a ledge from you right here, you're just dead. Like this is just a risk. This is something that definitely has happened against Zane. Like let's go to the Marth one. Yeah, so let's just go into Marth real quick. And this is something that, this is a risk of doing it. This is definitely has happened to me before. And it's just like, huh, that sucks. Like you're at like 20%, you just died. But again, this is why it's just a mix up. This is not like something you should do every single time at all. I think it's just something you can add to your recovery every now and then. Again, there are situations where I do it a lot, like this situation where like it forces Marth to do a different timing on his down tilt. Like you saw it hit just a second ago, but it's not the same timing to cover this jump. Like if I'm Marth and I see Fox jump there, then it's like I want to hit right there. So yeah, I don't know. Mess around with it a bit. Like again, it can get hit. It's not a true sweet spot. I think it is a true sweet spot on Battlefield and maybe Stadium, but like on other stages it's not true. But like in situations like this, like definitely just don't get down smash there. Like there's no reason to like jump into Falcon's down smash right there where like you could potentially just if you practice this enough, get this sweet spot and then get your reversal. So yeah, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comment section and whatever, ways to improve this, ways to like, I don't know. I think it has its uses. I just think it's so much better than doing stuff like that, like the Firefox and whatnot. Yeah, because like this Firefox is gonna get hit a lot. So if anything, do it instead of Firefoxing. They both have their flaws. They can both get hit, but I think side beam is better than doing Firefox in this situation for sure. So yeah, this video was like what, 17 minutes? God, I didn't expect it to be this long, but I don't know. For the people who want to watch it, try something new, like that's cool. Again, let me know what you think about it, and I'll try and put out some more Melee videos. Like I might even put out 2 this week. I have some other things I want to talk about, but yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Peace.